to do another video on Infinite Warfare Zombies, and of course we're going to be playing Shaolin Shuffle because it is probably one of my favourite maps. I have to admit, it is a great map, but we're not pretty much here to talk about Infinite Warfare because its turn's been and it's gone, so it's not really the interest no more. Even so, the only interest right now is Black Ops 4, and, well, we know World War 2, but as you know, probably if you've seen my YouTube channel, I don't particularly play World War 2, so it's not really going to be that important, so I wouldn't expect me to play that because I wasn't very keen on the zombies, so I'm not interested. Anyways, we're talking today about Black Ops 4, of course, and the reveal is not that far away, just pretty much right round the corner. We've already had a few first teasers from the actual game itself. Some weird zombie mask thing with like alchemical symbols on it, which has already been broken down already to, you know, mean something to do with Gorod Krovi. At the moment I haven't really read too much into it yet, so I will probably do that. Probably will read into it and see what it's actually referring to. So I think that this version of Zombies is probably going to be a bit different from what we would expect. Might be even set in medieval times, or possibly even around that sort of time. I'm not sure. A lot of YouTubers seem to be saying that, so I wouldn't exactly know right now. I did used to have the comments come on before, but they don't know. Ah, it's Mason. Hello, Mason. Yeah, well, I don't really know what more to say about the whole zombies thing. The only thing I can really say right now is that there is, like, certain bits of trailers out there, and there is some things that we can probably conceive from that, but I know I absolutely 100% called it on one of my videos that the Black Ops 4, the Black Ops 4 game will be having some remnants from Black Ops 2, and possibly even the transit crew might return. As I stated a long time ago, that would probably be the case.
Might as well board up some windows.
I had a feeling of that because I think we're actually probably even going to start a new timeline. Actually, some of these zombie YouTubers that I know and watch probably could be right there. Probably actually could be starting a completely new timeline altogether. Probably might not even be centered around our four we know now, which is Nikolai, Dempsey, and Takia, of course, and obviously the four crew for the other one is Russman, Misty, Stuhlinger, and what's the hell's the last dude's name now? Dude, Malton. That's it, Malton. I almost forgot it because honestly I don't like Black Ops 2 very much, and I didn't like the transit crew very much, or transit, or anything to do with Black Ops 2 zombies that much. I think it was the kind of offbeat child of you know, the rest of them. I think Black Ops 2 was pretty shit, so just saying, but it wasn't very good, not in my opinion, so I hope that they don't turn down that route with Black Ops 4, but if they do, I'll have to get them up alongside with it, because I'm still getting the game, so it's not going to change my opinion of it. But that's just the way it is. The poster's not there today. It's not anywhere where I've been looking so far. But anyways, that's pretty much about it, I'd say, for Black Ops 4. There's not much more I can really talk about. I mean, I know there's only a few more bits, but I just can only hope that I can only hope that there is no more goddamn friggin' crap on there that we don't really want to see. And obviously I apologise for it's supposed to turn the sound to thingy, but it doesn't. It hasn't done that. It hasn't been doing that for a long time. Hold on a second while I mess around with some of the settings. I apologise in advance for this, of course. Don't comments to speech. Yes. enable that. Really, it's only done. Wow, that's stupid. Okay, well I didn't know that, but you have to actually have the live stream settings actually set up to English US for whatever reason. There's absolutely no difference between US and American language. The only differences between the two of our languages is the variation of the spellings. That's really it. It's the biggest difference, anyways. I can't think of anything that's really that different between the two countries other than that. Right, I do apologise for the break, for, unprofessionalism. Normally I don't like to do that, but I can try and see if I can cut it out in the video. But normally I just tend to leave it in, because at the end of the day, my live streams are about just having fun, not about being professional really in a real way, because I don't take this seriously. I'm not here to make money off of this. I'm not here to really be doing this as a living, so if you don't like my content for that, then you can always go somewhere else. But at the end of the day, I know I'm very well versed in the community to know information before other people. It is possible for me to know that because I know quite a bit about Black Ops and about the game and about Call of Duty anyways, and it's just common sense, especially if you know anything to do with the story anyways. I would easily say that there's a remake of Transit in the works, possibly even a map like it. We might not be following the same line as Black Ops 3, because I'm not too sure anyways that all that the poster said is mankind is humanity's salvation. Mankind is something to do with salvation, something like that, something daft. Something to do with mankind and salvation. And salvation, of course, was the last map for Black Ops 3, of course, which was Revelations. Disappointing map, in my opinion, so I'm just going to say that now. Revelations was not all as hyped up as it, was probably supposed to be. Probably my least favourite of all the Black Ops maps, I think, was probably Revelations. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't a terrible map, it wasn't an awful map, it just didn't have no real spark to it that I thought, well yeah, that was a good map, that. I'm sorry to anyone out there who's Revelations fan, I'm sorry, but I'm not too sure of the map myself. I've played it probably about 6 or 7 times since the map's been out, and that's it. I've not played it since then, and I won't even waste my time playing it anyways. I've watched the Easter egg and I've watched the ending, because I'm not really well known for my Easter egg hunting abilities. I don't really care much about that, to be honest. I let other people figure that out, and I don't really care. I might be able to pull off a few of the original ones on Black Ops 1 through to 2, because I actually do know some of them actually off by heart, because I've done them. But, yeah, it is a little bit different, really. Everything's a little bit different from what I remember it being. Like I said, the whole of the zombies community will be hyped for this, and I know I've already seen that the hype is really up there now. I don't really know what more that you can really know about this whole zombies, because no one's really spoke anything about it really, because we have to wait, I guess, for a couple of days, 5 more days in fact from now. And we should actually receive our first bit of information from the actual game. It's up to you whether if you think we're going to actually get anything on zombies. I wouldn't hold our breath on that. Well, May 17th, obviously that is when we're going to get the information regarding Black Ops 4. Possibly even time set, probably a little bit of campaign, if there is any campaign in the game, that being. Of course, we don't really know that yet, so Normally 9 times out of 10 when it comes to Call of Duty over the years, it's always been about campaign being showed off first 9 times out of 10. It's normally important. Excuse me while I just take a quick break. My throat is a bit parched because of, to be honest with you, where I'm at right now in England, we've had nothing but warm weather for like the last couple of days. It's been pretty nice actually for once. You know, England normally doesn't really get any kind of amazing weather, and I've been out for most of it to experience that rather than being stuck in on the game all the time. But you know, I've been here most of the time indoors for most of it, but I'd say it's about a lie. I'd say it's probably 60% of the time I've been outside and about 40% of the time I've been inside. About that, somewhere around that sort of angle, I'd say. It's been really nice, but anyways, that's soundtrack, and anyways, what I'm basically saying here is that really no one knows what's going to happen come May 17th. They could have probably announced a beta for the game, because I think the last couple of Call of Duty games have had a beta, I think. I'm not 100% sure if Infinite Warfare did have a beta. I don't know if anyone does watch this film or YouTube video, especially maybe if you there, Mason, is still in the chat or whatever, I don't know, or whoever. Can you let me know if there was an Infinite Warfare beta? If not, I might just search it up myself. But I don't remember Infinite Warfare having a beta. Like, it doesn't like jump out to me and say, oh yeah, I remember that had a beta. That I don't think it did have a beta. I know Black Ops 3 definitely had a beta because I played it. World War 2 had one because I played it and also gave away the codes to my friends. To a few of my friends had it. So like I gave it away to 2 of my friends. I think you get 2 codes, I think, to give away, I think. I'm not sure. I think so. I think you get 2 codes, I think, to give away for it. I'm sure I remember that you got 2 codes for it, so if that's anything like what we're gonna get this year, I would be pretty happy with that, actually. I'd be very happy if they gave away free codes with it this year. That would be a pretty cool thing, I have to admit. Anywho, I think we'll have a beta again this year for Black Ops 4, I think. But to the sort of degree, I'm not really too sure what we're going to have as an actual, you know, beta. What actually will be there, whether if it be zombies or whether if it'll be just multiplayer or what, we don't really know right now. I don't really think we've ever had a zombies beta before. That would be a first, wouldn't it? That would be actually quite interesting. I'd actually like to see that. So long as like the beta content does carry over to the actual base game when it actually comes out, then I don't think no one would really complain, because it'd also mean that we get some zombies information early. I don't know, well maybe not, maybe they might just do a remake of something like Naruto, not actually be anything to do with the maps whatsoever, just to sort of experience the map, or experience Black Ops or zombies in a nutshell, you know what I mean? So perhaps that could be a thing, I don't know, really. I think, in all honesty, with this Black Ops 4 game, I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of focus around like maps like Mob of the Dead and like Transit and mainly Black Ops 2 maps, which I think may be really heavily focused on in this new version of zombies. I mean, I do strongly think that that is the case, but we don't really know this for sure, really. Nobody really knows this for sure, but I'm still saying that I think Black Ops 4 is going to focus on mainly Black Ops 2 zombies styling, possibly even similarities. The only thing I want from Black Ops 4 Zombies is to be hopefully not too difficult, I guess. I mean, I know that sounds weird, but I'd hope like I don't mean like the game itself. I mean like actually finding things like Pack-a-Punch and power and whatever like that, because I've been a little bit fed up lately of the difficulty of finding such things like that in some games.
I just want to get out of this place. Back to that damn theater would be a nice.
Not like Black Ops, not like Infinite Warfare has not had any difficulty finding anything like that, but I want about more so Black Ops 3 and the maps like, well, not Gorod Krovi wasn't that difficult, but it wasn't that easy to figure it out, I guess, in some manners it wasn't. I'd say mostly the map I'm probably referring to is probably... I'd say that probably the map I am referring to here is probably... Well, Shangri-La wasn't a difficult map either. Not really. But it also wasn't that great of a map. I don't know really. I mean, what map was really super difficult that you like struggled with it? I mean, I put everything into that one area thinking that maybe that might be it, but I don't think even that was it. I'm just having a good think about that, to be honest, because while I'm thinking about that, I'm not necessarily sure I'm even right. Now thinking about it, I'm looking through my head as if to say, well, I'm sure that there isn't actually a map that was actually that difficult, that I actually struggled with the power on, or with the actual figuring out Pack-a-Punch and stuff. I suppose the only one that I probably could apply to that would probably be Zetsubou. Zetsubou no Shima probably would be the one I'd be probably putting up forward as the actual map that was a little bit tricky. Fortunately, I wish I wasn't actually able to do this, but I must go to a toilet break, so I will be right back. Oh, sorry, my apologies, but I really had to go there. I really apologise for that, but I had to go. Whew, honestly. If I didn't go, I probably would have, well, no offence, would have gone in my own pants, probably. I didn't really want to I didn't want to really go too far with that joke, but... Anyway, as I was saying about Black Ops 4, I think the whole honesty of the thing is probably... I think we're probably going to have the best Black Ops game, or the best Call of Duty game we're ever going to have. Either that, or it's actually going to be the worst. I don't know why. I have a feeling that it's either going to be either or, really, right now. I'd like to know your guys' opinions who might end up watching this or who might not. I'd like to know your opinion on whether if you agree with that. Will this be the best zombies, or the best, well not the best zombies, but the best game we'll ever have from Black Ops? Do you reckon this will be the best ever Call of Duty game we'll ever get?
My tongue is no longer one with my food.
We'll have to wait and see, I think, is what I'm trying to get to. I think we'll have to wait and see. I'm just hoping and praying and being very hopeful that the whole of the game is going to be as good as everyone is already, like, you know, getting hyped for. You know, that's really the only thing I can ask right now, is that this game that we're waiting all patiently for is going to be as good as it actually is. I mean, obviously everyone worried because if you knew that back in the earlier on they said that there was some obviously development issues and the campaign had to get a complete and total redo, I think, or something like that. Had to get redesigned, whether it was a year through it, I think it was, or was it more than that? It was 2 years through the development cycle of Black Ops 4, so this is why people like put forward the rumours of it not actually having a campaign mode, which can be easily believed. I'm not really 100% sure there whether if it is true or not. Will we have no campaign mode for this version of zombies? I mean, not zombies, I keep saying zombies, I have no idea why. For this version of Black Ops, will we have a version without a campaign mode for the first time ever in Call of Duty history? Because every Call of Duty game we've ever had so far has had one.
Behind the scenes won't save you. Nothing will.
I'm not sure, really. I'm not sure. I'm just like thinking, really, is it gonna be anything like what we're expecting it to be like, or is it gonna be different, or what? I mean, we know nothing really about this.
Yeah, this will keep a night going strong, baby.
I'm just buying some perks, and then I'm gonna get some double tap now in a minute. After I've done this, I'm gonna get some double tap, and that'll be me done, I think. I don't really know what really more else that you can really say, really, because in all honesty we know not much about Black Ops 4 right now. We only have small little bits to go on, like a new poster with a new image for a decayed zombie, possibly a man, possibly not a man, we don't know, because he honestly looks decayed and we can't really tell much from it. It looks as if it could be a member of the Flesh from Black Ops 2. Like what Stuhlinger is a member of the Flesh, I think. And because he eats the zombie flesh to stay alive and to actually state his hunger and stuff like that. And of course, if you know about Black Ops storyline, you probably know that, but you know, if you don't, then that's probably new information to you. But I think that about wraps it up for my talks. I think right now you guys can just watch and hopefully enjoy the game. Please feel free to leave a comment about any improvements upon what I do, or anything like that. In the meantime, I'll probably catch you in the next video, and I hope you enjoy this. I hope that you can feel free to leave a like, possibly even subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
take 2 of these. Got something on your mind? Guys with ammo, so let's not run out of it. This lady must be playing this kind of game.
Capture their soul!
To the grave. hot time in the old town tonight. Hey, keep the clips coming! Ooh, I love when you're punching when I'm packing, baby.
Fine. Take a break. It's not like death will be waiting for you. Sit still. The cameras will be ready and rolling.
Why in the hell is the ammo playing hard to get? Bottle of bubbly. There you go. Sit still, my fine little projector. I'm just working. Now this bad boy is ready to go. The only singing I'm gonna be hearing is at my funeral if I don't find some ammo. How's it hanging, hot stuff? what kind of late night hacking I like.
Nothing that belongs to you in that room. Now get back on set! You're wasting good film!
Come get banged, sucker. Don't go together. Ammo goes a long way.
Carpenter! soul cannot hide. Wait behind the scenes won't take. Nothing will.
Guys like you.
Max ammo.
Range just left the building. I don't care how sexy I am. No means no. Catch me outside, how about that? Daylight's over, baby. I know. I want to too. A little something around that house. Hey, you know how much this jacket costs? And that's why the ladies love this jacket. And the look, but yo. Hey, yo. cards right. Legs, arms.
Your soul cannot hide.
More burnt out than most of my friends. No escape is not allowed. Split! I didn't hit my skull!
That's ammo.
Not ready yet. Get your act together already. I've got shit to do to people. Lady Luck. All the way I need in my life. Better catch those bullets in. Date night's over, baby.
Kill.
first units that come Hey, keep the clips coming! And that's what she said. anyone. Ammo goes along. Some ammo or a new heater would be real nice right about now. Lady Luck.
Fire sale!
Only lady I need in my life tonight. How's it hanging, hot stuff? You and I have a date with death. You and I have a date with death. You and I have a date. You and I have a date with death. Ah! I don't care how sexy I am. No, please. How's it hanging, hot stuff?
The one that terrorizes these streets can see what others cannot. To defeat him, you must possess that which will allow you to see the unseen. Take caution. You will not obtain this item easily. With great sight must first come a great light. Return to me when you've gained the vision you require of me. Now stay.
I got pole position, baby. Nothing like some sweet, sweet candy to set the mood. You and I have a date with death. You and I You and I have a date with death. Yeah, I'm not the whole no ammo thing, so let's find some quick. Is there anything we can't put in there?
Hacking will only get you punched to death!
What do we have here?